Hey, welcome again to Gracie Schwarzwald. I'm here with Erkan Mete, and we're going on with our complete Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Self-Defense Course, and we're focused on takedowns now. And now we're going to work into Erkan's favorite technique, which is the Uchi. Now, again, a lot of these takedowns, especially the judo ones, you can modify the grips. Okay, I talked in an earlier video. Every throw is a trip, right? So if I push him and block, you can call it whatever name you want, but it's a takedown. It's just a very simple idea, right? So we are always looking to block and force him over the block. Okay, so the grips can be all kinds of grips. For this throw, for many throws, I can grab the collar back here, I can grab the collar here, collar across, double sleeves. There's all kinds of setups, double collars, but what I want you guys to focus on is, we're focused on right now, is the self-defense situation, right? So again, if I'm out here, what am I dealing with? Punches and everything, right? Yeah. So I want to work from this situation. Okay, so we covered in our clinch positioning, the high single underhook. And again, I want to be close. I want to be hip to hip or groin to hip. I don't want to have this space where he's going to either whizzer me, shoulder lock me, repummel, and get here. Now, this hand, once I come in, it can frame the head, pushing the head down or keeping it away. I can control the wrist. I can control the elbow. A number of positions. For this one, we're going to control the wrist. But again, I'll often do this with the head control too. Okay, so we have a couple things. The position is not going to be like a hip throw position where I'm all the way in front and even with my hip a little bit out. I actually want to be in this staggered position. Now, where people have trouble with this throw or with a lot of these kind of throws is there's too much space between us. Okay? Or with this throw, they don't break the balance correctly. So in judo, kazushi, unbalancing the person first. Okay? So what I want is to somehow get from here to here. Now clearly the easiest way is I can simply step and adjust. Okay, so I don't want this leg too far away. I'm going to find the proper position. So he's right here. Now another option is I'm here, is I step and I'll actually pull him behind me. Okay, that's one I like a lot. But the whole point is I want to get here. Okay, so now what I want to do is get the weight on that leg. Okay, so as I start to pull, my hip is connecting to his hip, and I'm using this grip, this shoulder pulling down, but if he's strong, I'm gonna have trouble with that, so I'm also using this pulling down and outside my hip. Okay, so as that weight goes onto that leg and the other leg starts to come back, I'm gonna connect the back of my hamstring to his thigh. And we're coming here. So I'm not hooking like this here. I want to come here, here. So we talked about this before. When I throw you and I throw like this, can you go this way if my shoulders are higher than my hips? No. The maximum way to get you to fall is get your shoulders below your hips, right? Now, what I need to do that is if I just kick with my leg and he's got flexibility, your leg only goes so high. Yep. So I need to bring my head down as I lift my leg. I always joke it's like those little weird drinking bird things where you have the head going down. So I always think about taking this hand and punching the ground like Superman. So I come here. First, I'm here. I should almost be able to just make him fall by pulling him down and my hip blocking him. Now, very important, as I do this, I'm pushing and I'm pulling so he's connected. Notice again, if the space between my hips, not only can he run away, I'm not really pushing him. So I really want to make sure that whether I pull him or I step in, I'm connected to his hip. Okay. Now this leg, back steps, I start to pull him as I feel his leg start to come up. Boom. I'm going to kick my leg and pull. Now in traditional judo, you could roll through, but for here, I'm coming in, I step, my head goes down, my arm goes up. Okay, so we'll let Erkan get a little payback, go easy. So he gets the underhook. Now very important again, notice this space here. He's tight to me. Here, he could be stepping inside, setting up trips, things here. He could be working outside trips, and here, okay? So he wants that wrist control. He can do this with different controls. Now notice, as he goes, do you have to step all the way back? Not necessarily. Sometimes he takes me this way, but sometimes, come back, he can actually not step in, not have that leg quite as far back, bring it a little bit more forward.
Which one, that one?
This one. Because you don't even realize you do this. And then Uchi me more that direction sometimes. Yeah. Okay, but for now we're gonna do traditional. He's gonna step and turn. Again, the big thing is he doesn't want to, if he kicks now, here. So what he's gotta do is first start to break my posture until the weight starts coming off that leg. Now he's gonna keep pulling me down as he lifts his leg. Here. Okay. So I'm not gonna throw him this time, but we're here. I could be here, I could be coming in, attacking. I step, shoulder breaks, I lift, and as I lift, I really want to pull his head as far down as possible. Okay, and that is our Uchimata from the single collar tie. A great throw. You have different ways to set this up. Lots of ways. It's really annoying. But what I want to emphasize is I can do this from here. I can do this from lots of grips. But again, what's the danger here?
You're in punching range.
Yeah, if I'm here, I'm in playing here, right, we're fighting, I can go right into this. Okay, but I don't want to just, I can do this again, but we're talking about self-defense. If he gets into this position with me, high underhook, holding this, and I'm trying to hit him, I'm trying to do things, yeah, then, right, exactly, here. Okay, so again, we modify our techniques. And we're working as much as possible from clinch positions where we can be safe. This is a painful one to practice.
That's a painful one to practice.
All right, but go ahead and practice it anyways. Get a crash mat if you have to.
Also, it's more easy to do during sparring.
Yeah, this is the one that's actually a little hard to do.
On practice.
On practice.
Yeah.
But during sparring.
It works.
And you'll find it all the time.